Hello, this is Lee Anthony Davis. Warm welcome to everyone on YouTube. The time is fast approaching, 10 past 12 in the early hours of the morning, and it's now Sunday, the 27th of August. This is when I do my announcement video. I do them every night, so I'll do this one obviously tonight or in the early hours of the morning, depending on which way you look at it. So, anyway, this is where I announce group of the day, contributor of the day. Birthday announcements. There's a few of them today, and also I've got some news to tell you about. You might miss the other video, so I'll just reaffirm the message, and also wanted to show you some more Doctor Who merchandise. So that's all coming up. So let's first get the group of the day out of the way, shall we? And so, group of the day for Saturday, the 26th of August, goes to the astronomy group, the Space Group on Facebook. Congratulations to them. That's for yesterday. And contributor of the day for Saturday, the 26th of August, goes to Sean Ashton. So, congratulations to them too. Well, one, because the other one's not a person; it's a group on Facebook. So anyway, congratulations to them, the group, and the contributor. Right, moving on. This is where I announce the birthdays. There's a few birthdays here, so bear with me, and also bear with me with the pronunciation, because there's some foreign names here that are not easy to pronounce, but I did my best to make the pronunciation sound as I wrote it, as I saw it through these eyes. Right, okay, you ready? Right, today celebrating their birthday on Sunday, sorry. Today celebrating their birthday on Sunday, the 27th of August, are James Deaton, Michael Murden, Dominic Desiree Lacuna, Laike Bank, I think that's how you pronounce it, Michael O'Shea, Jeffrey R. Kunzelman, something like that, Fernando Matos, and Maria Lourdes Garcia. I presume Spanish or South American. But anyway, you probably know these people on Facebook, so I do apologise if I got the pronunciation wrong. But a happy birthday to all. Well, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's about 10 there. So happy birthday to all them celebrating their birthdays today. Right, okay then. This is the time when I show you, I'll tell you a bit of news. I'm at the moment working on my page on Facebook. It's called the Lee Anthony Davis, the Doctor Who page. I've already got the group up and running. I've not invited anyone. I'm just putting a load of stuff in there, videos and stuff like that. I've used to have groups, as you know. I used to have the Doctor Who group, the Doctor Who Classics group. They all used to be mine. I've given them away because I couldn't be bothered with them anymore because there's a lot of infighting, to be honest with you. Anyway, so I got bored of it as well, and I decided to get rid of them. So I did, and I also had the competition last week, so I can get rid of some more. But I've decided if I put my name on it, it'll be more unique, and it'll be mine, and I can do what I want. And also, anyone wants to join it will have to prove that they're there for the right reasons. I'm not letting any Tom, Dick, and Harriet on there. You must be joking. What? So they can get a shout out, announcement shout out, and then just sit there pretty, and then just disappear out of it when there's not enough people on there. You see, numbers is not my game. Numbers is definitely something I don't care about. I'm not interested in 2,000. I mean, what's it all for? It's like YouTube. They get all these fucking thousands and thousands of subscribers. What's the point? Tomorrow they could be dead. So what bloody good is that to them? You know what I mean? So I'm not really interested in any of that. I'm just interested in people that like what I like, you know? And if they like it, that's fine. They give a thumbs up. If they don't, they won't. And that's it. I'm not here to dazzle you. I'm here to say thank you for watching it. Whether you like it or not, you know, it's up to you. I'm not here to sort of twist your arm and say, oh, please like me, please subscribe to my channel. I'm not interested in any of that rubbish, alright? Because, to be honest with you, life is too short. So I make these videos just to add in some extra stuff. I like to think that these videos are a bit more entertaining than some of the YouTube channels I've seen on there, I can assure you. All sound like the same, you know, like they come out of a factory or something. Right, okay, I'm not going to go into all that. But what I am going to go into is the news that I'm doing. I'm doing a Doctor Who page with my name on it. Because that way, if you give a group away, at least they can't get rid of it and it's stuck on there and they're buggered. So anyway, that's why I've done it for. And I'll do probably a Sarah Jane one, a Katie Manning one, which I've already done before and given it away. And it's doing pretty well. And also there are other stuff like astronomy groups and things. I've got good plans, but I'm not in a rush to do it at the moment. I'm too busy putting trailers up here. Oh, that's another bit of news. I'm putting Sarah Jane trailers. I just put one up about just an hour ago. That was The Mad Woman in the Attic. So have a look. Have a look at that one if you like it. If you like Sarah Jane Smith. So anyway, that's my latest one going up. There'll be another one going up tomorrow. Also, I'll be doing the group and contributor of the day. Also, birthdays announcements. So they're to come in the next video. Right, what I'm going to do now is, well, I'll just finish off the little bit of news. Like I said, on my group, I will be putting on what is coming up for the 60th anniversary. You know, I might even hint on here that there might be something that you might not need to know. I don't know. But I won't be telling you bullshit. I won't tell you anything that isn't true. I promise you, you won't get that from me. If it's true, I'll tell you. If it isn't, you won't hear nothing of me say anything like that. I'm telling you, because I don't want to get involved in trying to get ahead and all that rubbish. You know what I mean? I'm not interested. I don't bother with conventions. I'm going to tell you a little secret. I never went to conventions, right? Because I didn't see the point. I think it was for people that are rich, you know, like little kids and stuff. I couldn't afford that anyway. I did go to Longley, but I was in one of those massive queues once. I was about 15, like I was queuing. Peter Davison came along the line, but he didn't come down my end. I think he came, but he did. It was good of him to do that. He didn't have to do that at all. But it was I think I recall it was a bloody warm day as well. I went to Longley, but I never got in. I never got in. I was queuing up. Well, it reminds me of the one in Blackpool actually. They did a Comic Con there, and they had let me see, Gemma Louise Coleman there sitting in on the table with her agent and all that. They had the cast of Casualty. I can't remember his name. He was in Doctor Who. He's the black guy who was in the Daleks of Manhattan. He's also a big name in Casualty, and he plays a doctor or whatever. And also, there was let me see. Oh yeah, Julian Glover was there. Uh, There's quite a few people there, but the problem was it was badly organised. This is the one in Blackpool, the Winter Gardens. It was really badly organised. What happened was they had no idea that everyone from all over the country was going to it because they sold a lot of tickets, but they also sold more than tickets than they should have done. And unfortunately, they got all these people coming. So by midday, the whole place was crammed, and inside, people were passing out. I'm not joking. I am not joking. They were passing out. I decided to call it a day because the whole floor was completely muddy, you know, and there were women everywhere. There were people in their cosplay costumes passing out. They were on the floor splattered like this, and there was me, sort of respectable in a suit. I thought this was the occasion to go to. It wasn't, you know. It was terrible, and I was a bloody idiot putting a suit on. But anyway, I got out of there quick. I mean, I queued up for 4 hours to get in there. I couldn't believe it. I've never been to one before, and that was the only one I went. And to me, it's typical. It's a bloody disaster when I go to something like that. So anyway, it was never done here again, and that was the end of that. So because I think they didn't anticipate the amount of people coming. That was the Blackpool Comic Con of 2015, I think it was. It was well publicised about the badly arranged sort of PR and everything that went with it. It was a failure because Gemma Louise Coleman walked out. She wasn't happy. I'm not surprised. Anyway, that's in the past. But anyway, that is basically what I was trying to get at. Was that if I tell you news, I know that isn't related. I just thought I'd add it in. But if I tell you news, it's true. It's not. I'll firm it up. I won't just tell you on here. You know, I don't want to get ahead. I'm not interested. I've just told you about that. Why I won't do it. I don't want to join the masses of people that are doing this. You know, all speculation, rumour. There's no facts behind it. It's all bullshit. They're not bloody BBC. They're just like you or me, but they're trying to get ahead. So until the BBC publish it, don't listen to them. They're just making up. I see it on YouTube. I see it on Facebook. There are all these speculations about what's going to be the new adventure. Why is Doctor Who or Ncuti Gatwa going? What's he going to be wearing? And all that rubbish. And they come out as if they know, you know. And I don't bother. I don't bother with that. Let them get on with it because they'll be miles away from the finishing post with that one, I can assure you. And then they U-turn and change it. Anyway, nevertheless, not here to talk about that. I'm just saying, I just did some pages and some groups, and I'm doing a lot of stuff on there. I put facts on there. I don't make it up as I go along. I actually do it. I have wrote some stuff for the BBC a long time ago, but it got lost in translation. Who knows? My stuff could be influenced on some of the programs. Who knows? I wrote a lot of stories. I wrote this thing called Vanacek. It was based on a detective that would go to the darkest corners of society that no one else would dare, and he would find these vagabonds in his shadows. It's a good story. It took me about 2 years to write it all because I did about 12 full episodes. When I realised it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, it turned into a fucking feature film. What I created wasn't a series, but a feature film because I put too much stuff in it. I put the actions. He walked up the stairs. The creaking began to start. The atmosphere, the build-up, and also some of the direction I put in it. I might show it to you one day. I've got the script in the suitcase. I did it. It took me two bloody years to write it, and I realised what I created was a feature film. Anyway, never mind. That's life. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. Anyway, my page is out there, my group is out there, and that's that, right? That's a bit of news I wanted to tell you about. There's some other stuff I can tell you about, but I'm not going to go into it now because I'm running late. So anyway, it's time for that moment you've been waiting for. Doctor Who merchandise. I've already shown you figurines. I'm going to show you Dalek figurines now. And here we go. The first one. You'll like this. These are miniature Daleks. This one's called Necros Dalek. I think you might have seen that in the Colin Baker adventure, in his final adventure before the Trial of the Time Lord. There you go. It's all white. It's all light. There you go. Exterminate. Brilliant. So that's Necros Dalek. On for the next one. This one is known as Supreme Dalek, and I think you know which one this one came from. As you can see, lovely gold colour, lovely tilt, it's easy to handle. The only thing is that this one doesn't turn at the top, it's just solid. There's a little thing at the bottom to make it wobble. I'll tell you why, because they're meant to be novelties, you know. Can you see that? I'm just showing you quickly. There he is. As you can see, he wobbles like a weebly. You know those weebly wobbly things that you got in the 70s as children, you know, you push them around, they go wobble, wobble, wobble. Wibbly wobblies, I thought they were called. The Weebles, that's it, Weebles. And this one does the same thing. I'll show you the other four there before I go into it. There you go. There we are. There you are. A wobble one. Yeah, it's wobbly, isn't it? They're quite dinky. I'll show you the box they came out of. This is the box they came out of. There you go. Look at that. I opened them up specially to show you. Right, I'm going to move on quickly. That's let me see, that one's Supreme Dalek. Now we can move on to the sort of black lined with silver Dalek. This one, there you go. This one is called Dalek Saucer Commander. There you go. I'll move on to the next one very fast. This one is the Chase Dalek. I think this was in the actual series in the 60s, this one. With William Hartnell, Jacqueline Hill, William... I forgot his name, and of course this is the one that introduced Peter Purvis as Stephen King, or Steve, I can't remember his name, but anyway, it was Stephen. Anyway, before he became Blue Peter. Anyway, he was in that adventure. That was his debut. He also played an American, I recall, with a big Texan hat or whatever. It was unconvincing. If you ever watch it, he's unconvincing as an American. It's all basically he's part of the plot. He's actually the plant. He's planted there to be in just that part to bring a bit of comedy. Eventually, Dalek comes out of his time machine and he's laughing his head off, you know, and all the rubbish. And I think by then the Dalek Adventures had been done to death, and I think it was demeaning it as well. The Chase wasn't a very good story, but that's the way they made them in them days. Probably budget was the reason for that. Anyway, getting on. I've shown you that one. Moving on to, let's have a look. We got the Supreme Council Dalek. I think this one's in the Matt Smith Adventures. I'm not too sure. This is one of the Daleks on the council. Imagine it having a sort of Dalek equivalent to our constitution, and they've got this parliament, and they're all Dalek. Yeah, it's a crazy idea, isn't it? Really, they're meant to be exterminate and kill. And finally, we got Warrior Dalek. I'm not too sure which one this was in. This could have been another. But did you know that most of the Daleks were silver in the black and white days? Because when you see the colour of them, they're all silver and gold, and they're all blue and whatever. But they're very colourful. The black and white doesn't show you the true picture, But anyway, there you go. I'm going to show you one more time before I turn off. There you go. There they are, all in their entirety. All 6 Daleks. There you go. Great, isn't it? There you go. They're wobbling around a bit. So I'll have another one for you tomorrow from the Dot 2 merchandise from my collection. So anyway, that has to be it. I have to go now. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I know I've waffled on a little bit more than I did. Thank you for watching this 15 minutes of complete and utter insomnia and insane 15 minutes that I've given you. But I'm sure this will put you to sleep any day. Right, anyway. So that is it. I'll be back tomorrow roughly around this time. Hopefully I can do it in about a few minutes instead of waffling on. Alright? Okay, it's time for me to go. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.